In this series, we're playing every single farming simulator that exists on Steam. We've played 13, we've played 11, and today we're going to be playing 15. Of course, we will be going back to 11 and 13 as well throughout this series, as well as checking out even more farming simulator games that we have not checked out yet. But we might as well get started. So, career, I already have a save game up. Delete. We're going to make sure we have a complete fresh. I went through and I set all the save games up, and then I feel dummy just deleting them, but might as well. So you see you got two maps here. We're going to do the Westbridge Hills, USA style map. And actually, I really like the way 15 looks and feels. I like their kind of the way the menus coming together. I like the graphic design. There's been a lot of nice improvements that we have seen from game over game. Now, the farm does look very, very similar. I will give them that. I mean, it's almost like they just improved 13. But let's see what those improvements are. We got a Comia that almost says shampoo, my guy. Shampoo. Once we're in a harvester, we've got our mini map in the bottom left. So this is where it all begins. This is where our current layout that we're used to more or less began here. Okay, we have our map down here. We've got our combine information on the bottom right. We've got our controls in the top left and weather and money in the top right. I like this layout. This is nice. These windows almost give me like Windows, just Windows. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the operating system. It gives me that vibe. I'm trying to figure out how to turn this on. Oh, it's not even attached. That's why. Okay, good start. Good start. There we go. So now we turned it on. Let's just go right on through here and do some harvest right away. So one of the things that we usually do is sell what crop we have. We are going to, of course, do that. Let's see what our cruise control does. I think it looks like this is where we get the 3 for cruise control. Yep, and then you can adjust 1 and 2. Look at that. Very cool. Honestly, the layout, the menus on this is very clean. You have exactly what you need, and it's very easy to see. You're 6 miles an hour. Our cruise control is 15, 16. We're changing it right there. We're harvesting like a wheat. We've got our fuel and how full we are. And we've got our tool selection. Like all of that's way easier to see than modern day farm sim, actually. I kind of like that better. I wonder if we, it'd be cool, Giants, it would be cool if you had menu options in the game where we could even like customize it how we want it, maybe, kind of BeamNG style. Or at the very least, like, hey, do you want FS15, 17, 19, 22, or 25 style HUD? Or like, all this information. And then people could pick between which one that they liked best, and it could be adapted for, brother did not care about me. Holy, okay, sorry. I didn't mean to be in your way. I was trying to give a cool idea about menus, but no, I see. I just need to focus on real life here, huh? That's what Farmer Joe in there is thinking. He's like, well, this is definitely real life. I'm not a simulation being controlled by a man who's pressing A and D repetitively on a keyboard. Boom. Halfway full right there. So we're going to be able to get just about 4 passes on this, I'd estimate. A little shy of that, probably. I'm missing some pieces, but we call those around here. Those are taxes. Just paying it forward, The interior view on this is not too bad either. We have working mirrors, even. Very cool. In fact, that monitor there is even kind of useful. It tells us how full we are. I wish we had like a visualization, like a bar or something, but we don't have that in modern farm sim either, so. Okay, it's probably not even going to be 4. It's going to be like 3 and a tiny chunk, but that's okay, because we need to go get our other tractors from down there with our carts and get some money rolling in. We have $11,950. I want to get some money and see what we can do on our farm and see what all we own. We have this field 16, and I'm not sure if we own any other fields. I hope so, but we'll see. All right, so that's pretty much full. I'm just going to try to shut that down here. And we'll see. This is not the place. This is not the place. Here we are. This is the place. We have a lot of equipment. A lot of tractors. Holy cow. Let's just... Why is the small guy on the cart? Aw. We can't have a bigger cart, fellas? Well, I guess to start, we'll make sure our harvest keeps moving. But I also want to be selling the crop that we might have. So whether or not we buy another cart, because we have plenty of tractors, we might even sell some. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll have to take a look at the store. First, I need you to stick your little pipey out. Thank you. Good job. Is that wheat in your tank, or are you just happy to see me? Go ahead and fill me up, bucko. There you go. So we'll see how much we can hold here and check the... Ooh, new store. So this is like what we've got, what we're used to in our store now. The garage tells you what we own. Very cool. So we don't really have a lot of stuff. We've got some stuff, yes. We've got a lot of tractors. I'll give us that. We probably could do with a little less. Honestly, I don't mind getting rid of the only 90 horsepower tractors. I own 2 of them. I own 2 of the Deutz-Fahrs. I have 143 horsepower. I own 1 Brewer, sorry. That's 135 on the horsepower. And then the Hurleman, which is only 90 horsepower, we got 2 of those, which is what we're using right now. I'd like to get rid of them. They're worth 18.5 a piece, I think, so that's a good little chunk of change. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. I think I want to get rid of the little Hurlemans. Now, I may end up regretting this, but hey, why not try it and see what happens? You know what I mean? All right, we're down to 3 tractors now. Now, let's take a look. What are carts looking like? We're tippers? Yeah, okay. So, pretty expensive. We could just get another cheap little guy, though. I like the cheap little guy. How full are you doing, buddy? Let's take a gander. He's still working on it. Probably better bring you a new tractor, though, huh? We'll take this guy. It ain't gonna hurt. Put the Deutz-Fahr on it. So, with these bigger tractors, we could absolutely get bigger carts. To buy these carts is not very much. They're only $7,200 to buy. It's $3,600 to sell the one we have. But the bigger ones are a little expensive. So I've got to decide on what to do with that. But at least we have a tractor on a cart. We're going to hire a worker to roll through the rest of the field, and I'm going to see what we can do about our cart situation. So it's either that or that. 8,500 or 21,000. I'd love to be able to hold 21,000. But because it's so cheap, we're just going to get another one of these small... Oh, I can color it? What? Huh? Oh, no. I was wanting to see... I shouldn't have pressed that. Okay, well, we bought one, a weird color, and I have no idea what color it is. The guy doesn't move when you're in the store, huh? Yeah, I don't know what color it is, but I bought one. Let's go to the store and pray that it's acceptable. What do you say? Oh gosh, what color did I get? I should have left it. Oh, I'm so worried. I don't even want to know, dude. I don't even know how to get to the store. Wish me luck. Is there a map? Can I look at a big map, please? Oh, I gotta turn around. It's the other direction. Okay, 180. We're good. Figured it out. It's funny. I remember playing 15 just a tiny little bit. It was the first one I played after 11, and it had been a long time since I had picked it up. So this was right before 17 released. I decided to play a tiny bit of 15, like a couple days before, and then I immediately 17 released, was playing it, played a ton of 17, which I absolutely love. 17 was a very, very good farm sim game. And then we went on to FS19 from there. 19 was actually a pretty decent game. There were criticisms of it, yes, but it was a pretty solid game overall. It ran well. It was pretty robust. It did a good job. Also, apparently we bought a white cart, so there's that. The color was white. Good to see. Oh well. Got quite a hill there, boys. Holy. I could turn my engine off and just coast down this sucker and have enough momentum to carry it all the way into the farm for a while. Oh, look, you can see. That's kind of nice. I like that you can see the under the pit there. You see the corn. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that this dude was still moving, and he is. So while they're doing that, I'm going to be moving crop out of our silos. So they did change the silos. We had those like they had in all the other farm sims, but it's different now. You unload there, and then you must load over here. So one pipe solution now. So it's probably going to be where we hit R. Yep, and then asks us which one, and we're going to sell all of it. So I'm just going to fill up with wheat as much as I can. We're going to figure out where it needs to be sold. Oh, this is cool. You hit I, and you get an overview of the weather. You get some news. You get finance. Oh, my goodness. Boys, 15 was really good. We need to go back to the drawing board here a little bit. I like this. I like that it's all right here. That's nice. Okay, what's next? Okay, then the storage. And on the storage is the prices. Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, that's pretty standard, though. But, comparing it to the other farm sims that we were playing earlier. What are you? Oh, just eggs and, okay, the other stuff. Oh, we can pick vehicles out here. I like this menu. This is oh, dude, my goodness. Brothers. They got the map view, of course. We own one field, I think, yeah. We got the animal field. Oh, there's so many pages and got your stats. A lot of this hasn't changed. A lot of that's the same kind of stuff. All right, sorry, got distracted. Wheat is doing okay. We have 10,000 liters, and it's at the diner. I don't know how to get to the diner, but that's where it's at. For those of you who are not that. For those of you who are wondering, the diner is to the right, and then down there to the bottom right-ish. It's nice. This is the same map as in 13, but now I can actually tell where things are. And so long as they're in the relatively same spot as they are here, I'll be able to actually get around in 13. So that'll be useful. So to get to the diner, I gotta head up this thing. I remember this now. Yes, I remember this. I'm glad I got the bigger tractor on it now. Holy, good thing I didn't get the bigger trailer either, because this is a climb, dude. Woo! Put her in power, buddy. Heck yeah, brother. This is what it's all about right here. Climbing sides of mountains with my wheat. You know what would be funny? It'd be funny to make a parody of this, but like replace it with old-timey stuff, like a team of oxen pulling a cart up the mountain. And then like, I was just thinking about, you could have, in modern life, you'd have a news article. Tractors are destroying the environment by pulling up the side of mountains because of their emissions. And you know, you could replace it with the ox way back in the day, and you could have a paper back in the day being like, ox are destroying the environment from their emissions. Not to discredit anything, it's just a funny thought. I see how I had gotten confused though. This is quite a place to get to. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think, no, you're not the place. I'm just lost. Down here a little further maybe? You look like you might be a diner. Oh, hey, Uncle Pete's Excellent Diner. Heck yeah, I bet it is. You know why? Because you're buying wheat from me. How do I unload my wheat? Q, that still is a kicker. That really throws me off. Wow. Okay, $50,000. This dude is finally getting full, so I need to skadoodle over to him real quick. And we'll leave this tractor here on the farm, so running from the silo into the field. That way this combine keeps moving. Because I don't want him to get stuck and stop anywhere. I want him to just keep going. Get all this out of the field. That way we can do whatever we gotta do to plant it again. We might bale this stuff. I haven't decided. It depends what it costs to get a baler. But if not, then we'll just rip it in and we'll plant something new. All right, it's a full load, so we're gonna take it over to the silo. We still need to get our other dude back over to the farm here, but it's gonna take a little while. It's a little bit of a drive. Got one heck of a big farmyard here, but it's interesting. Like in all these games, the farmyards have they've been kind of pre-built. Just what you get is what you got, and then eventually you get a lot of building tools, like landscaping tools and stuff that we can use to build our own farms. It is pretty crazy to see the evolution of farm sim, and because you play these old games, and well, I'm having a great time and I'm enjoying myself. Like this is a blast. 15 is a good time. This is wonderful, but it is, you know, it kind of makes me go like, man, we are kind of spoiled with some of the stuff we got in modern farm sim, you know? It might not all be cherries and rainbows, but it's pretty good. You want to run me off the road? Man, good lord. Gonna give me a heart attack. Look at that draw distance, boys. We can see our windrows down there. Farm sims be crazy out here in 15. Holy heck. My goodness, it really is a long drive. Oh, the tractor looks like it's done. I wonder if it'll let me get this filling and run away from it. Let's find out. Will you still? Yep, okay, cool. So I'm gonna run over here to this guy, and we're gonna run back up to make sure we're there for the harvester. He's got a little while before he'll fill up, I'm sure, but just make sure we're there. And boom. So back to the field. This dude is full, so we're gonna go ahead, go sell once again. Cut some wheat, take it to the diner, get it sold, make some money. Man, climbing this mountain is a slow process, y'all. I think I'm gonna cut across the neighbor's field. It's gonna be faster. Oh, it tips on the side, this one. Huh, that's new. I didn't realize that. $61,000. Excuse me, coming through. Don't mind me. Sorry. Just gonna cut right down y'all's field here towards my farm. I can see it. Our harvester's not even halfway through the field yet. I'm gonna cut myself right betwixt the barn and the house. Oh, looks like our buckle is a little full. Gotta get some more unloading into the trailer, and we will keep rolling with this fella. Where am I at? I made it home, but I gotta turn myself around over here. We're up to $61,000, and we have barely made it through selling anything. Part of me is thinking maybe I should have gotten a bigger trailer. I'm gonna stick with this. I'm just gonna stick with it. It's small, but it works. Mainly because that mountain is a pain, and I just don't want to deal with it. Can I just go like this instead? I feel like I might be able to get up there easier. I don't think it's as steep in the field if I just go this way. Oh, they're slowing down now. But is it gonna be better or worse? I think it's better than going that other way. I'm not losing near the speed because I can keep an angle that's more favorable here. Yeah, down to 14, that's like 7 is what we were hitting faster. This is like twice as fast. Probably way faster than that. We don't have to do all the meandering. It's more of a straight shot. I know I'm trespassing, but I'm okay with it if you are. All right, there we go. Next load jumping on in. And frankly, it's going to be a lot of doing this. So I'm probably just going to speed through selling the rest of this crop, see what we can get our money to, and we will see what we progress the farm onto from there. It's funny, each time that we play, we start over, like in a new version of the game. I don't know if it's just because the game like improves and it feels easier and better, or if we're just getting a little better at our starts. But it feels like we keep doing better and better. All right, y'all, here's where we're at. Sold everything we have in the silos so far. We've got 158,000 in the bank, and we're almost done on this field. Just get another couple loads out here. We will go ahead and sell it off right away as well, and we'll see what else we can get into here on the farm. Probably need to get to ripping this stuff up. We might look into getting a baler to try and get this straw. Depends what the balers cost. Let's take a gander and see what we've got. Mowing, baling, here we go. 58, 128. Okay, it's a little expensive, but I can work with it. I can. And this holds, that looks like a round bale picker-upper, so we could do, okay. It's a pretty good chunk of money, but we have the money to pay for both of those if we really wanted to. And I think we will. I think I'll probably do rounds instead of doing squares, assuming we do want to continue doing bales at all. We're just waiting on the combine. He's not quite ready for us. I'm going to go ahead and just, well, actually we're going to have a couple things to sell yet, so I'll just park it underneath here. This is over at the cattle spot. We might steal this tractor and bring it home because I don't know if I'm really going to use it down here at any point in time, but we can do that in just a little bit. I also don't know which crop we want to plant in this field. This is the only field we own. Now we have a combine, so we could and probably should continue to do cereal crop like this, or at least some kind of crop that we can harvest with a combine. The question is what? That's what we'll have to decide. You're not done yet? My lord. Might as well be, because I'm pretty much full, buddy. I got impatient and I cut him off early, but he'll be okay. This is all... Oh, hey, this barn is from FS11. I recognize that anywhere. But this is all we're doing. We drive from one end to the other, dump it into this, and, well, I guess we really could have avoided the... Oh, well. Oh, well. I could have just taken this to sell, but you know what? Let's not overthink it, boys. Just park our tractor back here for the combine. Go ahead and put what we just put in the silo in this trailer, and we'll take it to sell real quick. I know I could have just done this, but yeah, it is what it is. And sell the crop. We're going to take us to $166,800 is what we're sitting at now. We had like just shy of $12,000 when we started this whole process. So I'd say we've had a pretty well profitable day. We just need to get the rest of that field at the bottom of that hill all harvested up so we can get it ready for whatever is going to go in next. Look at the size of this field, by the way. Holy cow. You want to talk about feeling like a big boy. Whew, good lord. Well, about 85% on the combine here. Still got a little while to go before we get this field done. It's taken us longer than I anticipated it would. I didn't think it was that big of a field, but apparently the size of equipment we're working on, it is. You gonna turn around, Bubba? Go ahead. I'll pull up off you once you get lined up again. Watch out! Watch it! Watch it! Whoa! Easy, Reddy. Will you get that close to me too? Come say hi. Kisses? Kisses? Tug of war? Oh, hey, they made it so you can't push cars in this game. That's sad. No. What happened? We used to be able to push you around. Boo! Bring back pushable traffic in Farm Sim 25. That's the petition I need to start. Back at it, buckaroo. You go ahead and finish up that field and I'll get the rest of you. Okay, call me crazy, but I have discovered people who make Lego engines on TikTok, and they like hook up a vacuum to it to provide like the air pressure or whatever they need to get the engine like kind of running. And it's really, really cool. Like some of these guys have built literal transmissions and clutches and throttle, like pedals, you know, for the throttle and stuff. It's insane what some of these people do. Some people have done like high RPM engines. Some people have done them to where like they kind of even sound like a diesel. It's crazy. And I can't stop questioning, is there a way to make that actually work? Like, okay, could you make a Lego car that has a body that contains all of the electronic components like battery and wires and whatnot that you would need to actually have a vacuum be able to do the same thing, but built into like the car frame of a Lego car. Couldn't you then have a self-powered, self-driving or like drivable Lego car? Not self-driving, but drivable. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of weird. That'd be kind of cool. I'm tempted. Like, think about it. If you took the raw components of what like the vacuum is providing in these people's builds, they have a vacuum that is separate, plugged into a wall that creates the suction through like the hose that they connect right to the engine. So in the car build, you could have that same hose connect to the engine the same way and just have the vacuum like built into the car, have the components that create the vacuum, right? And you could just be like battery powered or something that you just plug in and charge or take the batteries out or whatever. You could run it off some like, I don't know what the power requirements are to run a vacuum, and it just depends what you're aiming for. But I think it's totally plausible, and I really want to do it. I just want to try stuff like that. It sounds fun. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's Maybelline. Either way, I still want to try it. I can make a Lego tractor, dude. What if I made a Lego tractor? What if I started farming, but with Legos? Let's start a Lego farm channel. This is my Lego cultivator, and this is my Lego tractor, and this is my Lego semi-truck. What's that over there? That's my Lego dog. Alright, maybe a little crazy, but it's still a fun idea. Okay, this field is completely done, so we just need to get down to the cart, dump it out, and figure out if we're going to just till in the straw or actually bale it off the field. It's a little expensive to get all that stuff to do the bales, and I'm not 100% sure I want to. It's not a terrible idea. We could. We probably might as well. It's just going to take a while to see the gains off of that based off of what it's going to cost us to get into it. All right, with that full load, we're just going to run it right up to the store and sell it directly out of the field. We don't need to put it in our silos and put it in the other trailer. That's pointless. $175,000 is what we're sitting at now. 1 o'clock in the time, and we've got our field all completely harvested. We just got to figure out what we're going to do next. I think we're going to just go down and look at the farm and try to get an idea of what's going on. I know we have some chickens. We have a spot for chickens. We should have chickens too. But I need to see if there's like other animals or anything in 15. I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure we have cows, but do we have anything else? We should go find out.